Hello, in this video, we continue the principle of be.do.have in the book The Cashflow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. This is video number 74. He's saying being versus doing. Join me. Hello, welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. In this one, we continue the principle of be.do.have. Robert is explaining, he says being versus doing. He's explaining what the difference is. For those of you who are returning, I appreciate you very much. You know what to do. Like, share, leave comments. For those of you who are new, my name is Sherifa Nakalema. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And here I share what I know and continue to learn. And this book now is very, very interesting. What I do, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I do books, and that would be like sort of business, investing, but more on the business side. I share my schedule so you see how everything flows. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, books, business tips. Thursday, I call it free day. I drive around USA, Virginia. Then I show you. Some people love those. Or I interview someone. Then on Friday, I come live. We discuss interesting topics. Free flow. We discuss is fun. Come live on Friday. And then Saturday, live again. It's more serious. It's on money online, affiliate marketing. I'm an affiliate marketer, so I share my tips on Saturday. If you're interested in that, live again. Then Sunday, I do premieres. That will be motivation. But all this is 9:30 a.m. US Eastern Time. But on Sunday, I move it to come a little bit later, 1:30 p.m. USA Eastern Time. That's my schedule. And this book is called The Cashflow Quadrant because of, according to Robert, which is, I think you agree, money comes to us from 4 main quadrants. We call them quadrants. We show the image. On the left side, you are either an employee or self-employed person. E is employee, S self-employed person or small business owner. That's how money comes to you. On the right, you are a large business owner or you are an investor. I don't think you are a large business owner. You wouldn't be watching me. You don't have time for me. So large business and investor will be on the right. And I've recorded so many videos. This is number 74. So we've covered so much. Now, in this one, this 74 is saying being, not doing. But I don't think I invited to subscribe to my channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing and leave and click on the bell. When you subscribe, a bell comes up. Click on it so that you're notified when the new content is coming out. Okay, I was moving on already. 74, being, not having. But in 73, assume you are watching for the first time. In video number 73, he introduced the principle be, do, have. And he also talked about 4 greenhouses leading to 1 red hotel. That's what we did in 74. If you want to see what we finished, please click on the link in the pinned comment. I pin a comment, but it takes you to all of them. But you can see what is interesting to you. You can skip around. And also at the end of this video, this one, the end screen, say financial freedom, takes you to all of them also. In the description, you can get to this book for free, 1 month audio. You put your name in Amazon Audible, then they can allow you to watch, not listen, to listen for 1 month free. Then in the description, I have a link taking to the physical book. If you want the physical book, you can buy from Amazon.com. Okay, now we are going to read it says being versus doing. What's the difference? Assuming you already know from the previous video, was explaining the be.do.have, and I had also linked on the previous video, my video, because I had recorded a video also about the same principle, be.do.have, and how important it is. Okay, now let's see, being versus doing. What's the difference? Robert says, he's writing, this is a subheading, the cash flow quadrant is about being, not doing. Okay, do, not doing, being. Moving from the left side of the cash flow quadrant to the right side is not so much about doing. but more about being. It's not so much what the B or I does that makes the difference. Remember, the B and I are on the right. It is how they think and who they are at their core being. You see me, I'm emphasizing the words because that's what we are learning today. The good news is that it does not cost much money to change your thinking. In fact, it can be done for free. The bad news is that sometimes it's hard to change your deep core beliefs about money that are handed down from generation to generation, or learned from friends, work, and school. But it can be done, and that's what this book is primarily about. It's not so much a how-to book or what to do to become financially free, and it's not about which stocks to buy or which mutual fund is safest. This book is about strengthening your thoughts, being, it has it in brackets, so that you can take the action, doing, that will enable you to become financially free, having. Remember, be, do, have. Being, doing, having. Now he brings the image again. That image I showed at the beginning, the ESBI, and he's explaining now. He says on the E, okay, security is the issue for ease, employees. Generally, people who seek out the E quadrant greatly value security. For them, it's often true that money is not as important as security. They make great risks in other areas of their lives, but not when it comes to money. Is that true? That's on the E. Then the S is saying perfectionism is the issue for S's. This is a generalization, but what I have observed among people who are currently in the S quadrant but are trying to switch to the right side of the quadrant of the right side is the do-it-yourself mentality. They like to do it themselves because they have great need to make sure things are done correctly. In their minds, the only way to ensure that things are done right is to do everything themselves. For many S's, the real issue is their need to be in control. They hate making mistakes. But what they hate even more is someone else making mistakes and making them look bad. This makes them excellent S's and is why you hire them to do certain tasks. You want your dentist to be a perfectionist. You want your attorney to be a perfectionist. You want your brain surgeon to be a perfectionist. That's why you pay them what you pay them for. That's their strength, but it's also their weakness. Emotional intelligence is the subheading. A big part of being a human is being human. A big part of being a human being, is being human. And being human means having emotions. We all feel fear, sadness, anger, love, hate, disappointment, joy, happiness, and other emotions. What makes us individuals is how we handle those emotions. When it comes to risking money, we all experience fear, even the rich. The difference is how we handle that fear. For many people, that emotion of fear generates the thought, play it safe, don't take risks. For others, especially those on the right side, the fear of losing money makes them think, play it smart, learn to manage risk. Same emotion, different thought, different being, different doing, different having. The fear of losing money. That's another subheading. In my opinion, the greatest cause of human financial struggle is the fear of losing money. Because of this fear, people often operate too safely or with too much personal control, or they just give their money to someone they think is an expert and hope and pray that the money will be there when they need it. If fear keeps you prisoner in one of the financial quadrants, I recommend reading Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. In his book, Goleman explains the age-old parts of why people who do well in school do not always do well in real world. His answer is that is that your emotional IQ is more powerful than your academic IQ. That's why people take risks, make mistakes, and recover often do better than I have to read all this again. His answer is that your emotional IQ is more powerful than your academic IQ. That's why people who take risks, make mistakes, and recover often do better than people who learn not to make mistakes and are afraid of risk. Too many people leave school with passing grades, yet are not emotionally prepared to take risks, especially financial ones. The reason so many teachers are not rich is because they operate in the environment that punishes people who make mistakes. Instead, to be financially free, we need to learn how to make mistakes and manage risks. I'm reading the last part, the last few lines. If people spend their lives terrified of losing money, afraid of doing things differently from what the crowd does, then getting rich is almost impossible, even if it's as simple as buying 4 greenhouses and trading them in for one large red hotel. That's the end of 74 reading. What's your takeaway from that? He made a statement that I noted here. I wanted to repeat to see if you agree that the greatest cause of human financial struggle is the fear of losing money. Is that true? I don't know that I agree. So the takeaways, actually, another takeaway for me is that principle, what he says about four greenhouses leading to one large red hotel. I think that's good. That means go small, small, create small, small, and then combine and get one big one. Then you are fine. You pay your bills and you don't have to work. That's passive income. The income that comes out of that large red hotel is enough for you to pay your bills. Then you are, I think you call that wealthy. You call that wealthy. There is being wealthy and being rich. We find those two. But you get to pay your bills without working. That's great. That's what we want. Passive income. Leave a comment for me. Like I always end them, I say, take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.